Mafia wars, street gangs, and a web of intrigue. Banana Fish promises all this and more, but does it deliver? Let's wear our best cement shoes, dine with the fishes, and answer the big question: should you watch Banana Fish? Everything starts with a dead journalist and two words: Banana Fish. Why was this unknown journalist taken down, and why did the head of the Mafia himself order it? Who or what is this Banana Fish?
バナナフィッシュっていう魚に出会うと死にたくなるんだ。死を招く魚だよ。
This leads to the main character Ash Lynx facing the head of the Corsican Mafia. They clash and in the end become enemies, so they try to take each other down and things escalate further, until Ash has to leave town. But luckily the Chinese Mafia offers them a hand in support. But can you truly ever trust people who disregard anything for the sake of money? Maybe once the ties in the Mafia family meant something, but nowadays? The show plays mostly in New York, but it's clearly a fantasy New York, because the streets are not riddled with garbage, drugs and violence. It seems that canonically everyone speaks English, but since I watched the sub version, everyone spoke Japanese in New York. In one season, 24 episodes, you get drama, thriller, crime, and even a bit of shoujo romance. The most important characters are Ash Lynx, Eiji Okumura, Goldzine, and Shota Wong. Let's start off with the enemy, Goldzine. He's the head of the Corsican Mafia and basically has all the underworld under his thumb. He's a capable leader and certainly does not have a soft heart. He has no morals and stops from nothing for the sake of earning money and maintaining his power. He has a long past with Ash and they're deeply entangled. Ash is equally capable, but a far more charismatic leader. Instead of a major established mafia, he heads the street gangs of downtown Manhattan. At just 17 he unified all the different gangs and earned everyone's respect. He is not only a capable fighter, but also brilliant. He has real big brain. But no one is perfect and his weakness is almost too easy to exploit once it is noticed. Eiji is Japanese and he came with another character after his sports career took an early end. He was feeling down and lost, so a friend took him along to America where he was writing an article about the gangs in Manhattan. That's how he met Ash and, well, you could see from the beginning that they have quite some charisma. Eiji is very, let's call it, soft. He grew up in a lawful society and he believes in the police, the media and the law. Problem is that he wants to play by the rules while everyone else is cheating. So when he says that they should do things differently, it just will never work because the other people are not playing by the rules that he wants to follow. He lacks the street smarts that Ash has, and it shows. And Shorter, he might be my favorite character. He is the leader of the Chinese gangs and Ash's best friend. He is loyal to his friends and tries his best to protect the people around him, especially the ones he considers family. The voice actors are as good as always. It's immersive and I would immediately believe that these are simply the characters talking instead of voice actors. The animation has some really nice shots that are just The lighting is great and the colors are, well, they look really well. And the fight scenes, they're great. They're fast and dynamic, but not convoluted. You can always tell what's going on because it isn't just a festival of sudden jump cuts. I also quite like what they've done with the outro, because the first half of the outro always is included into the episode itself, where the action winds down and we go, well, towards the outro. It's overlaid over the normal happenings of the episode. I actually watched the entire show without seeing the intro once, so now that I've finished, I'll watch it, and I can tell you it's definitely better to wait until after the show, because there are some spoilers. It's got an 8.45 by almost 400,000 users, and I think the score is pretty fair, but I will also be honest and say that it dragged in the middle, so I would probably give it a 7. It wasn't bad or anything, but the show is best when it's playing in New York, but that's where all the tension is. And besides that, well, the fight scenes are real good. The studio is Mappa. Do I need to say more? They made Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen and Vinland Saga, to just name a few recent ones. They're a capable studio and they deliver. So, should you watch Banana Fish? It's a pretty engaging tale of crime and mafia, and I think it was enjoyable, so yes, you should watch Banana Fish. If you're looking for something similar, these three might be worth checking out. First, 91 Days. This Prohibition-era tale dives into revenge and betrayal in a gritty mafia world. Dark, tense, and full of morally grey characters. Gangsta. In a crime-infested city, the show follows two mercenaries navigating gangs and corruption. It got that same urban edge and complex relationships. And Black Lagoon. For high-octane crime thrills, this show tracks a crew of mercenaries in a lawless underworld. Expect fast fights and shady deals. And with that, we are at the end. If you came this far, I hope you liked it and you'll subscribe. Tell me down in the comments your thoughts and make sure not to miss the video on screen, waiting for you, right now.